All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into Jammin' Sports. We had a couple of college football games. Now we turn our attention to NFL action. We have a triple header here for you tonight. We'll start things off with the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals, AFC Central matchup. The Colts come in at 4-3, and the Bengals come in at 3-4. The Colts now find themselves a game and a half behind the Browns, who won yesterday. So the Colts want to win to keep pace with Cleveland. And the Bengals, just a game behind the Colts in third place in the AFC Central, trying to leapfrog them and get into a better position in second place. Evil Dead is now 69-47, 22 games up. He's taking the Colts in this one. He's giving me his picks ahead of time. He'll probably show up a little bit later. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to Cincinnati for this one. Colts-Bengals here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. It's the Colts and the Bengals. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along on this Sunday. The first of three for you today. The Colts come in at 4-3. The Bengals at 3-4. A big game here in Week 8 in the AFC Central. Indianapolis will kick off. The Bengals will get the ball first. We're underway. Live from Cincinnati. From about 2 yards deep, Turner brings it back out over the 20, 25, and Turner out to the 35 or 27-yard line. James Turner, the second-year defensive back out of Tennessee, on the return. Starting quarterback William Rogers in his 9th year out of South Carolina. Starting quarterback for Cincinnati. The first of three. We've got the Lions and Bears after this, and the Ravens and the Cowboys after that. Still in our early afternoon games here in week number 8. First and 10, Cincinnati. They'll have it at their own 27-yard line. Bengals come out. Beautiful day here in Cincinnati. October afternoon. Rogers under center. Rogers hands off to Eric Granger, and Granger makes his way to the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. Fifth year back out of UCLA. Here's the Bengal offense up front. McKell, Valentine, Cousins, Simmons, and Sims. And then it's Curtis, Rose, Granger, Austin, and Hicks. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Cincinnati at their own 29, opening drive of the ballgame. Just underway here from the Queen City in Cincinnati. On 2nd down, 4 receivers wide for the Bengals. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers drops back. Rogers throws, and he missed his receiver, incomplete. Let's take a look at the Colts defense. Colts play a 4-3. Ford and McKinley, Coles and McQuillan up front. Linebackers, Conley, McFadden, and Walker. And the secondary, Cox, Ransom, Morrison, and Rucker. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 29. Waldo's in the house. Who do you got, Waldo? Nobody's scored yet. You can make a pick. Evil Dead's got the Colts. 3rd and 8 from the Bengals now at their own 29, trying to avoid going 3 and out. Let's go. Rogers in the gun, takes the snap. Rogers throws near side, caught by Granger. And Granger out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 10, and that'll be a Bengal first down. All right, Waldo's got the Houday. He's got the Bengals. I kind of thought you would. I just wanted to make sure. Good to see Waldo back with us. Always good to see Waldo. That'll be a first down. Yeah, I got a digital copy. I don't have to worry about it not working anymore. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. It took a while, but I found somebody with a digital copy. Rogers to Granger. And Granger works his way out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Waldo has made his appearance known. He'll go hide in the crowd now, and we'll try to find him later. Look for the red and white striped shirt by the concession stand, usually on the second level.
Come on, let's go. Brian 38.
Rogers on 2nd and 4. Throws and caught by Isaac Curtis out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 5. And that'll be a first down for Cincinnati. Isaac Curtis in his 9th year at the University of Washington. Yeah, we put the season on hold for about 10 days until I could get a copy, a digital copy of 25 or 19, excuse me. And we restarted, or we resumed the season last Thursday. We played 5 games yesterday, and now we have 3 today. Rogers throws, caught by Mosley, and Kedrick Mosley down to, well, he dropped it, incomplete. It was broken up by Lathan Ransom, the second-year safety out of Ohio State. It'll be 2nd and 10. Always good to see Waldo. All right, we'll try to find him in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line. Rogers hands off to Granger up the middle, and Eric Granger out to the 43-yard line, a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Bengals. On 3rd and 4, 4 receivers set wide. Rogers throws, caught by Austin. Down the sideline, and Austin all the way down to the 21-yard line. It's a 22-yard gain. And that'll be another Cincinnati first down. What I was trying to say. Couldn't get it out. The tight end, Nick Austin, in his 12th year out of Texas. Oh, you're wearing orange and black. For the Bengals. 1st and 10 at the Indianapolis 21-yard line. Still the opening drive of the ball game. Jax got here just in time. He's going to take the Bengals too. Marcus Rose on the carry, carrying Colts down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 9. It's going to be 2nd and inches. An impressive opening drive for Cincinnati so far. Daniel McFadden on the tackle for the Colts. The Browns currently lead the AFC Central. They are 6-2. They destroyed the Texans yesterday. The Colts are 4-3, a game and a half back. Cincinnati 3-4, 2.5 games back. Rogers on 2nd down throws outside to Petty. And Nick Petty, the 3rd-year tight end out of Michigan State, down to the 10-yard line, a gain of a yard, and that'll be a Bengal first down. It'll be 1st and goal. So I'm Jimmy Jan with Waldo and Jax in the house. Evil Dead is running a little bit late. He'll be here. Evil Dead took the Colts in this one. We have the Lions and the Bears after this, and the Ravens and the Cowboys after that. 3 games for you on this Saturday. We had 2 college football games before this. You can catch all those on YouTube. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. In the I formation, Rogers under center. Rogers fakes the handoff. Rolls out. He's going to take off. And Rogers inside the 5 down to the 1 yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. Well, you saw the games on YouTube last night? I was surprised the Patriots beat the Chiefs. Their 6-game winning streak came to a close. The Buccaneers were trailing the entire game until the final minute. They came back and beat the Redskins. 2nd and goal from the 1 yard line. Rogers in the gun.
Here we go.
Bengals eating up a lot of time on this drive. Rogers looking. Rogers in trouble, and he gets sacked back at the 5 yard line. On the sack, Mike McKinley, the 11th year defensive tackle out of Iowa. A loss of 4. It's going to be 3rd and goal back at the 5 yard line. The Saints defense looked great yesterday against the Steelers. The Saints won that game 17-10. Third and goal from the 5. 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. The Colts have yet to touch the football. Long drive by Cincinnati. Rogers in the shotgun on 3rd and goal. Rogers looking. Rogers steps up, throws back to the end zone. It's dropped. Incomplete. He was looking for Nick Petty, the tight end. He dropped it. It'll be 4th and goal. 2:48 left. And the Bengals are going to have to settle for a field goal. Luke Jones will come on. This will be from 22 yards. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. And the Bengals take a 3-0 lead. 2:45 left here in the first quarter. The one game yesterday that really wasn't all that good, the Falcons shut out the Panthers 24-0. The Panthers are they're bad. They're just bad. You remember that game where the Panthers missed 4 extra points? Well, they got a new kicker. And in the game yesterday, the kicker got injured in the first quarter making a tackle on a kickoff. And he was out for the rest of the game. The punter had to take over. The punter couldn't kick. You can't win for losing. There's the kickoff. From the 1 yard line, Brown on the return. Sean Brown brings it back out to the 28 yard line. And that's where Indianapolis will have it, 1st and 10. Down 3-0, 2:41 left to play here in the first quarter. I mean, the Panthers are snake bit. Hudson Card is the starting quarterback, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Purdue. He's got Indianapolis at 4-3. The thing is, the Colts won their first 3 games. The Colts are 1-4 since then. Or the Colts are 1-3 since then. The Colts have lost 3 of the last 4 games. 1st and 10, Indianapolis from their own 28 yard line. Card under center. Card fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws downfield, caught by Francis, who's out of bounds at the 41 yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And making the catch is Eric Francis, the 3rd-year receiver out of USC. And that'll be a first down for Indianapolis. I am so glad I'm back on 19. I can't tell you. I'll probably never leave it again. Colts going to lose this one? Well, we'll find out. Bengals lead it 3-0. 2.5 minutes left. First quarter. Card in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Card hands off to Lattimore, and Randall Lattimore gets hit in the backfield. A loss of 4 yards. The Bengals came charging in there. Number 53, Logan Harris, and number 29, Henry Jackson, on the tackle for the Bengals. As Lattimore goes nowhere, the 9th year back out of Ole Miss. Henry Jackson, the defensive back in his 4th year out of Texas. And the linebacker, Logan Harris, in his 2nd year out of Texas Tech. Second and 14, down to 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Card in the shotgun, 4 wide. Card draws back, throws, and that got tipped at the line. It hit the back of Cedric Jordan. Here's the Indianapolis offense up front. Ballard, Hayes, Morgan, Perry, and Jones. And then it's Hill, Brown, Lattimore, Stanley, and Sanders. It'll be 3rd and 14 for the Colts with 1:55 left in the first quarter. Bengals up 3-0 on a bright, sunny October afternoon in Cincinnati. We're here in week 8. 4 wide for the Colts. Card in the shotgun on 3rd and 14. Card looking. Card throws near side. Caught by James Hill down to the 42-yard line. As the Colts cross midfield. 21 yards to Hill. Down to the Bengal 42-yard line. The 7th-year receiver out of Louisiana Tech, James Hill. The tackle made by Mario Smith, 10th-year safety out of Wisconsin. .135 and counting here in the first quarter. 1st and 10. Indianapolis continues their opening drive at the Bengal 42. 4 receivers set wide. Card back. Card looking. Card throws. Caught by Hill. Down to the 33, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Colts driving down the field like the Bengals did before them. 2nd and 1 from the 33-yard line. Coming up on a minute left in the first quarter. A rapidly moving first quarter, I might add. 4 wide, single back. Card in the shotgun. 2nd and 1. Card fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. A flag is down. Charlie Thomas makes the catch. Down about the 15-yard line, but we got a flag.
Holding offense.
That one's coming back. Holding on Cam Ballard, the left tackle.
Still 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 11 back at the 43-yard line. Ballard's not happy about that. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. 2nd and 11 for the Colts. At the Bengal 43, Card under center. Card draws back. Card throws near side, and he overthrew his receiver. Incomplete. Let's take a look at the Bengals defense. Houday. They play a 4-3. Langford, Jordan, Green, and Holmes up front. Linebackers, Charles, Wilson, and Gray. And the secondary, Phillips, Jackson, Smith, and Holmes. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Colts at the Bengal 43. 38 seconds left here in the first. Jimmy Jam with Jackson Waldo here today. Card looking. Card throws deep. Downfield, Hill with a touchdown. Great grab, a 43-yard touchdown catch by James Hill. And the Colts take the lead. It took some searching, but I found somebody with one. And they sent me an oversized flash drive. And it's working great. Nice catch indeed. As the Colts go up 6-3. P.J. Burke for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. And the Colts lead it 7-3 with 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-3 Colts, the 3-4 Bengals. Bengals would like to get to 500 at the halfway point if they can win today. Indianapolis would like to stay a game behind of the Browns in the AFC Central with a win. If the Bengals win, the Bengals and the Colts would both be 2 games behind the Browns in the AFC Central. Burke will kick off for the Colts. There's the kick. About a yard deep. Turner brings it back out over the 20-25, and Turner, a nice return out to the 33-yard line. That's James Turner, the defensive back. 28 seconds left. I can't remember if these two teams played earlier in the season or not. I'm checking it out real quick. If this is their first meeting or not. They're in the same division, so they'll play twice. I think this is their first meeting. I'm going through the schedule here. Yep, this is their first meeting of the season. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Rodgers looking. Rodgers throws, caught by Granger, and Granger can't hold on. The linebacker Bowles knocks the ball away. Jared Bowles, the second-year linebacker out of San Diego State. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 33 seconds left, or 24 seconds left. Misty says hi. She's checking in. She's out and about with our neighbor friend. She's with Leslie today. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Rodgers drops back. Rodgers throws downfield, caught by Austin. And Nick Austin across midfield out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. The 12th-year tight end out of Texas, Nick Austin. And that'll be a Bengal first down. Misty found Waldo already. Waldo's going to have to go hide again. Waldo didn't hide very well that time. He has to go re-hide. And we're coming up on the end of the first quarter. The Colts lead at 7-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We go to the second quarter. AFC Central matchup. The Colts lead the Bengals 7-3 as we start the second. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bengals at the Indianapolis 48-yard line. The first of 3 games for you today. Lions, Bears, Ravens, Cowboys coming up. 4 wide for Cincinnati. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers drops back. Rodgers looking, steps up. He's going to take off. He's got the first down. And William Rodgers down to the 29-yard line. And that's a gain of 19 yards. And a Bengal first down. The 9th-year quarterback out of South Carolina. A nice run. No, I have not. She made a cabbage, what do they call it? Cabbage roll or something like that. It was good. It was really good. Tackle made by Adam Morrison, the safety. 1st and 10 for the Bengals now at the Colt 29. Yeah, boiled cabbage. It was great. Rodgers hands off to Granger. Granger weaving his way to the 23-yard line. A gain of 6. Make it a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Eric Granger in his 5th year out of UCLA. 7 yards on the carry. Finally tackled by Daniel McFadden, the rookie out of Ohio State. Made a nice move there. Madden 19. The gameplay is better. The graphics are better. The lighting is more photorealistic. 2nd and 3 from the 23-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looking. Throws down the middle. Caught by Nick Austin. Down to the 10. A gain of 13 yards. Before being tackled by Adam Cox, the 8th-year defensive back out of Iowa. And that's another Cincinnati first down. Bengals trying to retake the lead. Nice drive by Cincinnati so far. just outside the 10-yard line, so they can get a first down about the half-yard line. 4 wide. Rogers in the gun, 1st and 10. Rogers back, throws underneath, and he was looking for Isaac Curtis. Threw it a bit short, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10, and that'll stop the clock with 6:29 left here in the first half. Three games today. We'll have a doubleheader for you tomorrow at our regular weekday time of 8 o'clock Eastern. 2nd and 10 from the 10-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. Rogers throws. Caught by Petty. Down to the 1. I thought he got in, but they call him down at the 1-yard line. Nick Petty on the catch. A gain of 9. It'll be 13 inches from the 1-yard line. I thought it was in, to be honest with you. On 3rd down, in the offset eye, Rogers under center. Rogers looking, throws, and great defensive play by McFadden, knocking the ball away from Nick Austin, the tight end. Actually, it was Nick Petty, the tight end. It'll be 4th down. 3 games today. 3, not 4. And now Luke Jones will try a field goal chip shot from 18 yards. The Bengals have to settle for 3 after that defensive play. The kick is up and good. And the Bengals have drawn to within 1. Colts lead it 7-6 with 5:57 left here in the first half. She's in the kitchen doing something, Misty. I have no idea. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 8 here at Jammin' Sports. No, she's not sleeping. The only critters sleeping around here are the cats and the dog. So the Bengals pull to within 1, and they'll kick off. Luke Jones will kick. It'll be fielded at the 2-yard line. King brings it out over the 15, 20, 25. And on the return, Aiden King, the rookie out of Miami, out to the 29-yard line. He fielded that 2 yards deep. Some highlights. Hill having a big first half already. He has that 47-yard touchdown catch a moment ago as we're watching the highlights. Colts lead the Bengals 7-6 with 5:53 left in the second quarter. The first game of our triple header today. Lions-Bears up next. Ravens-Cowboys after that. We'll go to Chicago and then Dallas after this. 1st and 10, 5 wide for Indianapolis. Card in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Card draws back. Card looking. Card throws deep downfield and incomplete. Card tried to air it out. He was looking for Hill, who has the hot hand, but incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. All right, she's washing dishes. Okay, good for her. Henry Jackson knocked the ball away, the defensive back. The 4th-year defensive back out of Texas. Yeah, and ironing the remote. Evil Dead has joined us. Evil Dead has the Colts in this one. Jackson Waldo have the Bengals in this one. 2nd and 10 from the 29. Card to Lattimore. Lattimore gets nailed for a 3-yard loss behind the line. Henry Jackson came in and made the tackle on the corner blitz. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 12. Always great to see Evil Dead here. How was the pinball tournament yesterday, Evil Dead? Evil Dead was checking in every now and then. Yesterday, he checked in long enough to see how bad the Panthers are. 3rd and 12 from the 26-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Card throws near side. Caught by Hill. Who else? Down to the 41-yard line. A gain of 15 yards. And a Colt first down. I tell you what, man. I call him the pinball wizard, but that doesn't even describe it. I mean, the man's just phenomenal on pinball. He wins left and right. He's the number 1 ranked player in New Jersey and Delaware. Wow. 1st and 10. 4 wide for the Colts. Card under center.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Card to Lattimore up the middle, and Lattimore gets the first down out to the 46. A gain of 13 yards. Oh, I don't doubt it for a moment. As the Colts get into Bengal territory. Colts lead at 7-6, and they're on the move. Finally tackled by number 24. That's Taz Holmes, the second-year defensive back out of Nebraska. 1st and 10 Colts at the Bengal 46-yard line. 4 wide, Card under center.
All right, here we go.
Card looking. Card throws down the sideline and incomplete. He was looking for Dean Sanders, but the ball was out of bounds, incomplete. Oh, they say he caught it? Are you kidding me? At the 19-yard line? He looked out of bounds. How did he catch that? Oh, Phillips intercepted that. I totally missed that. Kim Phillips picked it off. They'll probably review that. He looked like he was out of bounds. Interception by Cincinnati. I totally missed that. Kim Phillips, the 4th-year defensive back out of Duke. So the Bengals will have it 1st and 10 at their own 19. It looked like he was way out of bounds, though. No review. Wow. And the Bengals have it. The Colt drive comes to a stop. Rogers under center, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Rogers looking. Rogers throws and is picked off again. Back-to-back picks. The Colts get it right back. It's Bowles, and he'll score. Jared Bowles, the linebacker, on the very next play, picks it off. And that'll be a 25-yard pick six. Interception return for touchdown by Jared Bowles, the second-year linebacker out of San Diego State. The Bengals intercept, and then on the very next play, the Colts intercept and score. Well, that's one way to end a drive, I guess. And the Colts go up 13-6. P.J. Burke will come on for the extra point. You don't see back-to-back picks very often. The extra point is up, and it's good. And the Colts lead it 14-6 with 4:24 left to play here in the second quarter. He won 2 huge tournaments, came in second, another big one. Good Lord. My goodness. The guy is a professional pinball player, making big bucks. Indianapolis goes up by 8, 14-6 with 4:24 left here in the first half. Tony Caban will kick off for Indianapolis, the punter. He does the kickoff duties. And now the kickoff by Caban. From the 3-yard line, Turner brings it back over the 20-25 and out to the 29-yard line. James Turner on the return. Still plenty of time for the Bengals. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first half. Rogers will come back out. The former Giant quarterback, William Rogers, spent 8 years with the Giants. Now in his first year with the Bengals. He was a free agent, and he went to Cincinnati. Excuse me. He might be wishing he's still on the Giants. The Giants are 7-0. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers hands off to Granger up the middle, and Eric Granger out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 13 yards, and a Bengal first down. The Giants play the Jets for the final game of Week 8, the Monday night game. We'll probably get around to that game on Wednesday. I think after today, there'll be 6 games left in the week. 2 Monday, 2 Tuesday, and 2 Wednesday. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun.
Let's go.
Rogers back. 1st and 10. Rolls out. Throws. Caught by Isaac Curtis to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. 3:37 and counting. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Waldo, and Jax in the house here today. Great to have everybody here. On 2nd and 1, Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers hands off to Granger, gets the first down. Granger to the 44. A gain of 5, first down, Bengals. Clock is moving, 3:10 and counting here in the first half. And now we're down to 3 minutes. On 1st and 10 from the Colt 44. Rogers in the shotgun, single back. Rogers to Granger. And Granger picks up a yard to the 43 before being tackled by number 97. That's Taylor Coles, the 3rd-year defensive tackle out of Temple. Make it a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. Single back, 2 receivers set wide on 2nd down. Rogers to Rose this time. Marcus Rose, 3 yards to the 40-yard line. Rose, the 6th-year back out of the University of Washington. Tackle made by Carlos Fordham, the 8th-year defensive end out of Oregon. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Cincinnati at the Colt 40-yard line. Big 3rd down for Cincinnati. Rogers in the shotgun. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Indianapolis leads at 14-6 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. 2 minutes left in the first half. Colts lead the Bengals 14-6, but it's 3rd and 5 for Cincinnati at the Colt 40-yard line. On a beautiful October afternoon in Cincinnati. Game time temperature was about 67 degrees. Perfect football weather, really. 3rd and 5 from the 40-yard line. Rogers in the gun. Rogers back. Rogers throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Adam Morrison, the 5th-year safety out of Auburn. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie. Okay, Gracie walked out. Didn't want to say hi. She dropped off some laundry. Now she's here. Say hi.
Hi. Evil Dead is the ball.
She knows who the greatest of all time is. It'll be 4th and 5 for the Bengals. They'll try a field goal. This will be a 57-yard attempt by Luke Jones. It's a rather long attempt. We had a kicker yesterday make one from 58, though. That's not even close. That was short and way, way to the left. So it'll be 1st down for Indianapolis going the other way. Shorty left the room, Waldo. She don't stick around. She's got K-pop to watch. So the Colts will take over. And Indianapolis, quality kick. Indianapolis is going to have great field position. Hudson Card comes back out. Well, he's averaging 20 yards of completion. That's not a bad average. 1st and 10. Colts will have it at their own 47-yard line. He only has 5 completions, but a 20-yard average is pretty good. 1:54 left in the half. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Colts up by 8, trying to make it a 2-possession game. Card under center. Card draws back. Throws, caught by Borky, the Mad Russian, out to the 46-yard line. Colby Borky, the 2nd-year tight end out of Fresno State. A gain of 7 as they cross midfield to the Bengal 46-yard line. I call him the Mad Russian. I get my rosters from Madden 12. I think I told you that. That's where I run my. That's where I progress the players each season. I'll finish my story. 2nd and 3 from the 46. Card in the shotgun. Card back. Card throws. Caught by Stanley. Kendall Stanley down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll be a Colt first down. On Madden 12, they tell you where the player is from. And Colby Borky, it says Stalingrad, Russia. So I'm like, he's the Mad Russian. One of the few players from out of the country. 1st and 10 for the Colts from the 38-yard line. 1 minute left in the half. Card in the shotgun. Card looking, throws, caught by Hill. And James Hill down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 3. The Colts take a timeout. Make it a gain of 4. Be 2nd and 6. 49 seconds left in the half. Yesterday, Evil Dead was able to watch the end of the Tampa Bay Redskin game. And the 2-minute drill came into play big time. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers came back with less than a minute to play and beat the Redskins. Had that been any Madden that started with the number 20, Bucs would have lost that game. 2nd and 6 from the 35-yard line. 4 wide. Card in the shotgun.
Let's go. 3-19.
Card draws back. Card looking, throws. Wide open, Dean Sanders down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 18 yards. The Colts take another timeout. With 42 seconds left. 1st and 10, Indianapolis at the Bengals 17-yard line. That was a great final drive by Tampa Bay yesterday. If you haven't seen it, you need to. And it was an absolute clinic as to why 19 is the best Madden. With the 2-minute drill to perfection. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Let's see if the Colts can make it a 2-score game. 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card draws back. Looks downfield. Card in trouble now. He's going to take off. He's not the fastest. And he gets down to the 4-yard line. A 13-yard gain. Still manages to get 13 yards and a first down. 1st and goal, Colts. There was no Bengal around the right side. And finally, Kevin Wilson, the linebacker, came up and made the tackle in his 7th year out of Maryland. Card, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Purdue. 1st and goal. We're down to 15 seconds. They're holding on to the timeout. Down to 12 seconds. Card in the shotgun. Lattimore in motion. Boy, they're wasting a lot of time. This will be the last play. Card looking, throws, caught by Stanley, and he's shy of the end zone. Halftime. Indianapolis 14, the Bengals 6 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. As Evil Dead pointed out, the Colts squandered an opportunity to make it a 2-score game before halftime. Came up a yard short. But the Colts will get the second half kickoff, leading 14-6. It'll be fielded at the 2-yard line by Aiden King over the 20-25. And King out to the 29-yard line. First down, Colts. Sometimes these teams make boneheaded decisions at the end of the half, I've noticed. Not always, but often enough to be irritating. Indianapolis has it at their own 29. The Colts come in at 4-3. The Colts have lost 3 of their last 4 games after starting 3-0. And the Bengals are 3-4. They had a timeout remaining, yes. 1st and 10 from the 29, 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Card throws, caught by Sanders. Out to the 38, a gain of 9 for Dean Sanders. 5th-year receiver out of Oregon State. It'll be 2nd and 1. Gracie's back. Gonna say anything? She's acting like she's shy. And now she's left the room. 2nd and 1 from the 38. 3 receivers to the near side. Card in the shotgun. Card looking, throws, caught by Stanley, and Kendall Stanley down to the Bengal 43-yard line. 19 yards for Kendall Stanley, the 8th-year tight end out of Stephen F. Austin. It is bizarre. 2 seasons ago, when we had a 14-game season, the Colts started 4-0, and they proceeded to lose their final 10. Last season, they started 3-0, and they went 2-11 down the stretch. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Card under center. Card to Lattimore, and Lattimore back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Tackle made by Trayon Taylor in his 6th year out of Connecticut, the safety. We're in the 3rd quarter. Colts up 14-6, trying to make it a 2-possession game. 3 wide to the near side. Card hands off to Lattimore, and Lattimore picks up a yard. Actually lost a yard, I'm sorry, as the tackle is made by Lacey Holmes in his 4th year out of Sam Houston. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Colts. It is a very odd trend. I've never seen a team consistently do that over the course of 3 seasons. 3rd and 11 from the 44-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card, play action. Card throws downfield and caught on the sideline by number 89, Eric Francis. Oh, he dropped it. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Now, I've seen the opposite happen all the way back in sim season. Yeah, I saw that. I'll finish here in a second. Tony Caban back to punt. Gets the punt away. And he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Well, that's a 16-yard punt by Caban. Not his best effort. The Titans suck. That coach of theirs, he's the worst coach ever. And that's a pretty high bar. Anyway, in Sim Season 25, the season before I started on Twitch, the Rams started 0-5, but they went 9-2 down the stretch, made the playoffs as a wild card, and won the Super Bowl. 1st and 10. Rodgers hands off to Granger. And Granger to the 27-yard line. A loss of a yard. On the tackle, Adam Cox in his 8th year out of Iowa. It'll be 2nd and 11. Yeah, that was the sim season I had right before I discovered Twitch. Rams beat the Broncos in that Super Bowl. And the Broncos finished that season 12-4, and the Rams upset them. It was kind of like the second time the Giants played the Patriots. 2nd and 11 from the 27-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun, hands off to Granger, and Granger makes his way down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2. Colts lead it 14-6. We're in the 3rd quarter here in Cincinnati. We've got the Lions and the Bears after this. We'll be in Chicago for that one. Big game for the Lions anyway in the NFC Central. 5:20 and counting here in the third. 3rd and 2 for Cincinnati. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers hands off to Granger, gets the first down. Granger pushing forward out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 13 yards for Eric Granger. Granger having a pretty good second half so far. Adam Morrison came up, made the tackle, the safety. Under 5 minutes left now in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Bengals at their own 49. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers hands off to Granger. Another nice gain by Granger out to the 47, a gain of 4. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Jared Bowles, the linebacker, on the tackle. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. This game is moving right along. On 2nd and 5, 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers under center. Rodgers pump fakes. A draw play to Granger. Another big gain by Granger. It's Granger left, Granger right. Granger up the middle for 16 yards. And a Bengal first down. It's all Granger all the time. The 5th-year back out of UCLA having a big third quarter. He's close to 100 now on the day. Getting there. 1st and 10 Cincinnati at the Colt 31-yard line. The old swinging gate. Look at this formation. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers to Mock this time. And Mock gets the first down to the 21-yard line. That's Xavier Mock, the rookie out of Ohio State. Weird name, but a nice gain, 10 yards. Another Bengal first down. As he's tackled by Fordham and number 22, Lathan Ransom, the safety. 1st and 10, Cincinnati. In the offset eye, Rodgers under center. Rodgers hands off to Rose. And Marcus Rose down to the 16. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Adam Cox on the tackle. Waldo imploring his Bengals to go. If the Bengals score, they'll go for 2. You know they will. Less than 3 minutes left in the third quarter. In the I formation, Rodgers, play action. Rodgers throws, and he overthrew his receiver. He was looking for Ryder Hicks in the end zone. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 from the Indianapolis 16-yard line. .246 left in the third. 3 receivers to the near side. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looking, throws, caught by Nick Austin, down to the 5, a gain of 11. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bengals. The veteran tight end making a big catch. Tackle made by Carson McGee, the rookie linebacker out of SMU. 1st and goal at the 5. Bengals come out 3 to the far side. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers hands off. Nope. He tries to play action, but he gets sacked. Tommy McQuillan, the 10th-year defensive end out of Tennessee, on the sack. A loss of 4 yards back to the 9-yard line. That play took too long to develop, and McQuillan wasn't even blocked, so that doesn't help. I can see why he was sacked. We're coming up on 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 2nd and goal from the 9 for Cincinnati. Trying to tie this game up. Two backs in the backfield. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers to Granger up the middle. And Granger in for the touchdown. A poor tackling attempt by Morrison. A 9-yard touchdown run by Eric Granger. And the Bengals have pulled to within 2, 14-12. Cincinnati will undoubtedly go for 2 here. Well, that was a total whiff by Morrison. Waldo likes it. And now the Bengals will go for 2 to try to tie it up. Yep, it's looming large now, Evil Dead. Rogers in the shotgun. 2-point try. Hands off to Granger, and they get it. He's got the hot hand. They hand off to him. We're tied at 14 with 1:47 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 8 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals have tied it up. Jackson Waldo like that. They both took the Bengals. I don't think Jax is still here. He checked in and then he took off. Luke Jones will kick now for Cincinnati. A whole new ball game. We're tied at 14. And we still got a lot of time left. We're still in the third quarter. Jones will kick. About a yard deep. King brings it out over the 20, 25. A flag is down as Aiden King gets out to about the 32-yard line. That's going to be holding on the Colts, or block on the back on Luke Fitzgerald. And that'll back it up. And the Colts will have it 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. Now, who do these teams play in Week 9? I will let you know right after this play. 1st and 10 from the 21. Card under center. Everybody in tight. Card looking. Card throws outside. Caught by Stanley. Rolls out of bounds at the 24. A 3-yard gain to Kendall Stanley, the tight end. It'll be 2nd and 7. Next week, Indianapolis will host Pittsburgh. And Cincinnati next week plays at Houston. Second and 7 for the Colts at their own 24-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card to Lattimore. And Randall Lattimore out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Actually, a gain of 5. Tackle made by number 34, Trayon Taylor, the safety. Big third down for the Colts right here. Down to 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card to Lattimore. Gets the first down and a lot more. Out to the 39. A 9-yard gain by Randall Lattimore and a Colt first down. If Indianapolis wins, they stay a game behind the Browns. If the Bengals win, they tie the Colts for second place, and both teams would be 2 games behind Cleveland in the AFC Central. The Browns took care of the Texans last night. The Browns are now 6-2 at the halfway point. 1st and 10 from the 39. This might be the last play of the third quarter. Card to Lattimore. And Lattimore picks up a yard. No, he lost a yard. Cedric Jordan on the tackle. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Colts lead at 14. Actually, we're tied at 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We go to the fourth quarter. We're tied at 14. A big game in the AFC Central between the Colts and the Bengals. What is the distance between these two cities? About 68 miles. It's not much between Indianapolis and Cincinnati. It may be more than that, but it's not far. 2nd and 11. 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card draws back. Card looking, throws downfield, caught by Sanders. And Dean Sanders making moves down to the 46-yard line. 16 yards for Dean Sanders, the fifth-year receiver out of Oregon State. First down, Colts. Indianapolis driving now, trying to retake the lead. 112 miles. Thank you, Evil Dead. I knew it wasn't that far. That's really about the same distance from Seattle to Portland. They're about that far. It's not far. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Actually, Seattle-Portland may be a little bit further. Card in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Card, play action. Card throws deep, caught by Sanders down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 20 yards and an Indianapolis first down. Thank you, Evil Dead. Okay, it is a little bit further. Evil Dead is now our travel agent, as well as our director of information and pronunciation. Colts have worked it down to the Indianapolis 26-yard line. 4 wide. Card under center. You're a veritable cornucopia of information. Lattimore gets hit for a 2-yard loss. Lacey Holmes comes in and makes the tackle. And that'll bring up 2nd and 12. Holmes in his 4th year out of Sam Houston. We're in the 4th quarter. We're tied at 14. 6:42 left to play. In regulation, overtime, not out of the question here. Lions Bears up next. 4 wide on 2nd and 12. Card in the shotgun. Card to Lattimore. And Lattimore gets nailed for a loss of a yard. That's about right. Gray on the tackle. Santonio Gray, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Florida. Evil Dead lives in just north of New York City, and I live in the suburbs of Nashville. 3rd and 13 from the 29-yard line. Third and 13. Card draws back. Card throws deep, caught by Stanley, all the way down to the 4-yard line. A 25-yard catch by Kendall Stanley, the 8th-year tight end out of Stephen F. Austin. Harris on the tackle, number 53, Logan Harris. It'll be 1st and goal Colts as they're looking to retake the lead here. East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. Now, how far will you be from your work? You're still working in New York City. I know it's not that far. 1st and goal, Indianapolis from the 4-yard line. Card, play action, throws, and it's incomplete. He threw into a crowd in the end zone. Mario Smith knocks it down. Wow, that's a pretty good commute there, Evil Dead. It's like an hour and a half drive, not counting traffic. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Oh, okay. Card in the shotgun. 2nd and goal. Hands off to Brown. And Sean Brown plowing his way down to the 1-yard line. I got cold. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. I'm trying to zip up a jacket here, a sweatsuit jacket, and my cord got inside my jacket. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Card to Lattimore, and Lattimore's going to get stacked up, and a loss of 2 yards back to the 3-yard line. It'll be 4th and goal. The Bengal defense steps up, and they force the Colts into a field goal. Waldo and Evil Dead are both going to live in Pennsylvania here soon. On the opposite ends, though. It'll be 4th and goal. Tony Caban will come on, a 20-yard field goal attempt to give the Colts the lead. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. And the Colts take a 17-14 lead with 4:29 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 8 here at Jammin' Sports. Plenty of time for the Bengals, though, as William Rogers warming up on the sideline. Pennsylvania is an interesting state, geographically wise. They have those mountains, the Appalachians, between Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Runs right up the center of the state. There's the kickoff by Caban from the 1-yard line. Turner over the 15, 20, 25, and James Turner brings it out to the 28-yard line. And now the Bengals with 4 minutes and 24 seconds left, down by 3. Plenty of time for them to come down the field, get a touchdown maybe. Retake the lead. This game is now going back and forth. It's been a pretty good game. Waldo and Jax both took the Bengals. Evil Dead took the Colts in this one. Jax is 26-22, and Waldo is 6-5 on the season so far. 1st and 10 Bengals. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back. Rogers throws deep, caught by Hicks. Ryder Hicks, his first catch, good for 18 yards out to the 46-yard line. The rookie out of Oregon, his first catch of the day. And that'll be a 1st down for Cincinnati. Coming up to make the tackle, Aiden King, the rookie defensive back out of Miami. And we're coming up on 4 minutes left in regulation. 1st and 10 for the Bengals at their own 46. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looking. Rogers throws, caught by Granger. Turns upfield, and Granger picks up 2 yards out to the 48. A heads-up tackle there by Lawrence Rucker, the 7th-year defensive back out of Auburn. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 48-yard line. Clock is moving. Colts lead by 3, 17-14. .337 and counting. Bengals from their own 48, 2nd and 8. 4 receivers set wide, been in tight. Rogers under center. Rogers looks downfield, throws near side, and Hicks can't hold on. Adam Cox knocks it away. Nice play by Cox. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 48-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 3:21 left. Big 3rd down for Cincinnati. Rogers in the shotgun on 3rd down. Rogers back. Rogers throws near side, caught by Granger, but he's going to be shy of the marker. He only picks up 4 yards. He only picks up 3. It'll be 4th and 5 as Daniel McFadden, the linebacker, on the tackle. The Bengals will probably go for it on 4th and 5 from the Colt 48. Down by 3. They're not in field goal range yet. Clock moving. We're down to 3 minutes. Let's see if the Bengals go for it. They're going to punt. Strange move. Mark Erickson back to punt. He's going to get the punt away. Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Not a bad punt. So the Bengals are going to trust their defense to get a stop. 2:52 left. Hudson Card will come out. His numbers on the day. Second-year quarterback out of Purdue. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left in regulation. The Colts lead at 17-14. The Bengal defense going to try to force a 3 and out. On 1st and 10. Card under center.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Card pump fakes, hands off to Lattimore, and Lattimore gets nailed for a 1-yard loss by Cedric Jordan, the 10th-year defensive tackle out of Winston-Salem. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. We're down to 2:39 and counting. We got the 2-minute warning coming up soon. The Colts will run this down as far as they can go. 2nd and 11 from their own 16. 3 to the near side. Card in the shotgun. Card fakes the handoff. Card throws near side to Sanders, who's just standing there. A loss of 2 yards back to the 14. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Colts up 17-14 here at Jammin' Sports. All right, welcome back to Paycor Stadium. 2 minutes left. Colts lead at 17-14. They face a 3rd and long. 3rd and 12 from their own 14-yard line. Both teams have 3 timeouts. The Colts looking for a first down here. That'd be huge. They wouldn't be able to wrap up the game just yet, but it would be huge. Bengals trying to force a punt. Card under center on 3rd and 12.
All right, here we go. 319.
Card. Oh, and Lattimore. That's a conservative play. And Randall Lattimore out to the 19-yard line. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4. It'll be 4th and 8. A bit conservative. The Colts are going to trust their defense. It'll be 4th down. Tony Caban will come on. The Bengals are going to have 2 timeouts to work with, and all they need is a field goal to force overtime. Sometimes you can play a bit too conservative. Rodgers warming up on the sideline for the Bengals. Tony Caban back to punt. Gets the punt away. Oh, that was close to being blocked. They ran into the kicker. It's going to be Colt football. Turner gets nailed immediately, but they plowed over Caban.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That's going to be an automatic first down for the Colts. Trayon Taylor came flying in there and took him out.
Automatic first down.
All right, the Bengals still have 2 timeouts, 1:48 left. They can still force a 3 and out and get the ball back with about 30 to 35 seconds. But if the Colts get a first down, this game is over. Yeah, I saw them converge right as he kicked it. They took him out. 1st and 10. Card under center.
319.
Card hands off to Lattimore up the middle, and Lattimore to the 39-yard line, a gain of 5, and the Bengals take a timeout immediately. It'll be 2nd and 5. Yeah, the Bengals would have had great field position had they not run into the kicker. The Bengals are down to their final timeout with 1:44 left. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Bengals can still get the ball back with about 30 to 40 seconds left if they can force a punt. Then it's 2nd and 5 for the Colts at their own 39. Colts come out. 2 receivers to the far side. Card under center. Card hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore picks up a few yards out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 1. The Bengals take a timeout. 1:39 left. Cincinnati now out of timeouts. So it comes down to this 3rd down. If the Colts convert, it's ball game. 3rd and 1. Can the Bengal defense rise and get a stop here? Or can the Colts wrap this one up? 3rd and 1. Indianapolis comes out. Everybody in tight. Card under center. Card to Lattimore. And Lattimore does not get the first down as Kevin Wilson, the linebacker, comes in and makes the tackle for no gain. So the Bengals are going to get one more shot. They'll have no timeouts. But this is Madden 19 with the 2-minute drill. The Colts will run this down as far as they can go before they punt. Tony Caban back to punt. Gets the punt away. They could have ran it down further. And oh, look at this punt. Oh, it rolled into the end zone. Oh, that was so close. Touchback. And the Bengals will have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line with 57 seconds left. No timeouts. They need about 50 yards to get to field goal range. See if they can force overtime. It's hard to do without any timeouts, but it's easier on Madden 19 because they have a realistic 2-minute drill. 4 wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. If this was Madden 20 through 26, the Bengals would have no chance. Rodgers back. Rodgers looking. And oh, look at that. After all that, he fumbles. He shook off 3 sacks. They fumble. It's a loss of 7, but they keep the ball. In the hurry up, we're down to 40 seconds. And Rodgers will spike it to stop the clock. I mean, it was funny. He avoided 3 sacks, but he still fumbled. It'll be 3rd and 17 back at the 13-yard line. He just threw that one defender aside. That was kind of funny. 4 wide. This is a big 3rd down for the Bengals now. 3rd and 17. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers back. Rodgers throws. Caught by Mosley. Not much there. Good for 4 yards. It'll be 4th and 13. We're down to 25 seconds. 4 wide. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers looking. Rodgers throws. Caught by Hicks. Out to the 39. They're out of timeouts. They got to get up there. 1st and 10. They'll spike it. With 6 seconds left. That sack really messed up the Bengals. And now their only recourse is to throw a Hail Mary here with 6 seconds left. We have the Lions and the Bears coming up. And then the Ravens and the Cowboys after that. We still have 2 more games tonight. 2nd and 10. Rodgers back. Throws deep down the sideline. Bouncing around. Incomplete. 2 seconds left. And they're booing here in Cincinnati. You can hear the crowd. I can hear them in my headphones. So it comes down to this final play. It looks like the Colts are going to be 5 and 3. The Bengals are going to drop to 3 and 5. Barring a defensive penalty. And it could happen. 3 to the near side. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers drops back. Throws into a crowd. Bouncing around. Incomplete. Ball game. Your final score, Indianapolis 17. The Bengals 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Lions Bears up next. We'll see you then.